Welcome back to my channel CurioNest. Watch till end of video. In the midst of political turmoil, a new leader emerges. Atishi Marlena, a prominent figure in the Aam Aadmi Party, takes oath as Chief Minister of Delhi. She becomes third female CM of Delhi. Atishi's journey from an educationist to a political leader is nothing short of inspiring. With a background in education policy and a passion for social justice, she has dedicated her career to improving the lives of Delhi's citizens. Her tenure as an advisor to the education minister saw unprecedented reforms in Delhi's public schools, earning her widespread acclaim. Under her leadership, the education system experienced a transformation with improved infrastructure, teacher training, and innovative teaching methods. But Atishi's vision extends beyond education. As the new chief minister, she aims to bring a fresh perspective to Delhi's governance, focusing on transparency, sustainability, and inclusivity. With her at the helm, many hope for a new era of progress and stability in the capital. Atishi's leadership represents not just a change in administration, but a beacon of hope for Delhi's future. Now we will delve deeper into her background, her achievements, and what her leadership means for the future of Delhi. In a shocking move, Arvind Kejriwal resigned as Delhi's chief minister. This sent shockwaves through the capital's political landscape. Kejriwal, the firebrand leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, had been a prominent figure in Indian politics. His resignation, just days after receiving bail in a corruption case, left many bewildered. Was this a desperate attempt to salvage his political career, or a calculated move to gain sympathy ahead of the upcoming elections? Kejriwal's tenure as chief minister had been tumultuous, marked by both successes and controversies. He was lauded for his government's initiatives in education and healthcare. However, his confrontational style of politics and frequent run-ins with the central government often overshadowed his achievements. His resignation threw Delhi's political future into uncertainty. The AAP, which had positioned itself as a party with a difference, faced its biggest challenge yet. With elections looming, the party had to find a way to navigate the crisis and retain the trust of the people. The question on everyone's mind was, what led to this sudden resignation? The corruption case against Kejriwal had been hanging over his head for months. The allegations were serious, involving financial irregularities in government contracts. Kejriwal, who had built his political career on a platform of transparency and accountability, found himself on the defensive. The details of the case were complex, involving shell companies and dubious financial transactions. The opposition, led by the Bharatiya Janata Party, went on the offensive. They demanded Kejriwal's resignation, accusing him of betraying the public trust. The media had a field day, with daily headlines and primetime debates dissecting every aspect of the case. Public opinion was divided. Some believed the charges were politically motivated, aimed at tarnishing Kejriwal's image. Others felt betrayed, convinced that their leader was no different from the corrupt politicians he had vowed to fight against. The pressure on Kejriwal was immense. He had always maintained his innocence, claiming that the charges were fabricated, but the damage was done. The timing of Kejriwal's resignation was curious, to say the least. It came just weeks before the Delhi Assembly elections. This led to speculation that it was a calculated move to gain sympathy votes. By presenting himself as a victim of political vendetta, Kejriwal could appeal to the electorate's emotions. He could claim that he was being targeted for challenging the establishment. This narrative, if successfully woven, could potentially work in his favor. The AAP wasted no time in portraying Kejriwal as a martyr. They launched a massive campaign highlighting his achievements and accusing the BJP of playing dirty politics. The party hoped that this strategy would help them counter the negative publicity surrounding the corruption case. However, there were also risks involved. The resignation could be perceived as an admission of guilt. Voters might see it as a desperate attempt to cling to power. Only time would tell whether Kejriwal's gamble would pay off. A new face. Atishi takes the helm. In the wake of Kejriwal's resignation, the AAP moved swiftly to announce his successor. Atishi, a young and dynamic leader, was chosen to lead the party into the elections. Atishi, known for her work in education reform, represented a break from the past. Atishi's appointment was seen as a masterstroke by many political analysts. She was popular, articulate, and untainted by corruption allegations. Her background in education resonated with a large section of voters, particularly women and the youth. Atishi brought a fresh perspective and a new energy to the AAP. She was seen as a capable administrator and a charismatic leader. Her challenge was formidable. She had to unite a party in turmoil and lead it to victory in a crucial election. The future of the AAP, and indeed of Delhi, rested on her shoulders. Delhi's future. A city on the brink. Kejriwal's resignation left Delhi at a crossroads. The city, once hailed as a model of development and progress, was now grappling with uncertainty and political turmoil. The upcoming elections would determine the direction the city would take. Would the AAP, under Atishi's leadership, be able to retain the trust of the people? Or would the BJP capitalize on the corruption scandal and wrest control of the capital? The stakes were high and the battle lines were drawn. The outcome of the elections would have far-reaching implications. It would not only decide the fate of Delhi, but also send a message to the rest of the country. The eyes of the nation were on Delhi, watching and waiting to see which way the political winds would blow. Thank you for watching.